John, Eric Davis, Haydocy Airstream. Wanted to give you a quick shout out one more time, a walk around on the 28 footer, just so you got all the details. First of all, it's tricked out. We talked about that. From the standpoint, everything. Power. You've got lighting here. You've got all of your controls, including all of your leveling. This will also crank if you want to crank, if you're into that. Next thing you know, twin 30-pound tanks. This is going to give you to be able to go off-grid for a couple weeks at a time, just with the amount of propane. All Lexan. Obviously, everything here is on, you've got UV protection, all tempered glass, also all got UV protection there. Some cool things. Look at this. Have the additional port here for a 30 amp service, meaning that you can add, of course, a generator here. You've got your quick disconnect propane port, which means if you want, and you will get an additional cord with that adapter so that you can hook up a gas grill, maybe an additional propane source. Kind of cool. 2 12-volt deep cell batteries. From the standpoint of how we're tricked out, doesn't get any better than this. By the way, stainless steel. This can all be polished or buffed out. Of course, you know that the aluminum cannot. Lexan wraps on the windows, meaning that these can be pulled out so you can get behind them. Let's check out some more. The 28-foot flying cloud. Well, let's just say it doesn't get any better than this. One of the options that we talked about is the window wrap. Window wrap on the 28 is just absolutely stunning. This is going to be sunbrella fabric, which will marry to the additional awnings that you have around the unit. Also, what this will do is protect things like your refrigerator, which is inside. It's just going to give you years more of use with that. I love what we've done here with this upgrade. Outdoor shower, hot and cold running water. If you're washing kids, dogs, grandkids, whatever you want to do, it's all right there. You have a black water flush valve on this. That means you're able to flush all your black water tanks. Extremely cool. Satellite and solar. You already have a solar package on this. You are also wired for satellite. The other thing, this is your additional 30 amp service import. And it's got, by the way, John, LED lighting here. What that means is if there's ever an issue with your outside power source, you know it's not going to be your Airstream that has an issue. Okay, we have the dual torsion bar axle. What that means is you have rubber torsion bars that basically give you independent wheels on this. You have the shock absorber, which gives you that good ride going down the road. Your water source is locked. No one has access to your potable water. Your interior water source, very cool, John, because it has an interior regulator. You don't need exterior regulator. There's no issues as far as this is concerned if you hook up to big PSI water coming into your unit. Black and gray tanks are also lighted with LED lighting. I just love the way that the 28 sets up for many reasons, not the least of which is all of the beautiful Airstream windows that are in this, which provide that UV protection along with the overhead awning package. Come on around. Okay, just the back end, you have the overhead awning package. You have probably one of the best storage areas on any Airstream travel trailer made. All LED lighting. Also, all of these are all insulated doors, so you have that wonderful insulation as far as your storage capability. LED lighting, the entire exterior and interior of this is all LED. Also, guess what, John? We got a trunk. Diamond plate interior, so you've got storage areas galore in the 28 footer. Let's take a look at just wanted to touch on quickly. You've got, I don't know, 25 foot worth of overhead awning, which by the way matches the entire window wrap package. Exterior LED lighting, which fires up that entire awning. And then as you move into what I think is the coolest thing about the Airstream, and that would be how this thing is manufactured, John. I mean, you've got a window inside the door here. You've got, of course, the actual screen door itself, fully welded aluminum. The screen door has that adult protection, has the kid and dog protection, and it takes Airstream 8 hours just to make this door. John, let's check out the interior on the 28-foot Flying Cloud. John, as you walk into the interior of the 28, the first thing that catches your eye is all of your controls are at your fingertips. You have, of course, the interior lighting, which is all on rheostats. You have your exterior lighting. You have your battery disconnect. And then, of course, you have your 110 along with that inverted system. There are inverted outlets throughout the entire deck, which means going off grid, working just off of those 2 deep cell batteries. The inverter system is absolutely huge. It puts you on the road and takes you out without worrying about where the power's coming from. This, to me, in entry into your unit is literally like, this is your mudroom. I love the look. Let's check out the rest. What catches your eye as you walk in certainly is all the drama created by just a beautiful setup. The setup being overhead cabinetry. By the way, John, these are all bolted cabinets. They're not screwed, they're not glued. You have your entertainment setup along with an additional inverted outlet. That's Blu-ray, that is your DVD, CD player. You have your entertainment package. You have your Bluetooth wiring right here so that you literally can access your phone throughout anywhere and just speak through the microphone. Very cool. All of your lighting is all LED. It's on rheostat. Don't forget these fantastic fans, John. This is what brings the air in, brings the air out. It is probably, without using all of that energy from the overhead AC, you can get an amazing amount of air moving through there. And how? Because you have wraparound panoramic windows, you have additional interior windows, you have Vista View windows, porthole windows, and you have an overhead skylight. So all of that light just comes streaming into this platform. That's what's beautiful about the 28. Probably the most unique thing about the 28-foot platform is the L-shaped sectional, which sets up beautifully for watching that entertainment, that 29-inch HD TV. But what's great about this is you have the pull-out, which then eliminates the need for any kind of a, I mean, obviously it's there for sleeping, but also it's a great ottoman, John. And then you have this beautiful storage in back here, which allows you to, all your bedding can be stored there, your pillows can be stored. I don't know, John, you could probably store small children in there, who knows. Also, you have the reading lamps, which are all LED, and that is just a beautiful setup as far as the entree into the 28. Let's check out the galley. The galley in the 28 starts, of course, with that deep stainless steel well, the high-rise Moen fixtures with spray, the dual ports here. I just love these porthole windows. Your computer system is here along with your inverted system, along with your solar panel system. So all your computers are at your fingertips. Overhead LED lighting, and that moves into a 3-burner range, high output, stainless steel top, overhead stainless vent fan, but that still, even with this clean silhouette here, gives us access to the entire cabinetry. So you have a lot of overhead storage, you have this great spice rack, and then check out all of this storage. So once again, the galley sets up beautifully, and then you move into the big Dometic refrigerator freezer with, once again, an additional overhead storage compartment. The galley in the 28, John, it don't get any better than this. Okay, the dinette in the 28 sets up beautifully, of course. We have the 29-inch HD TV, which of course we pull those TVs, but you have a 29-inch here, 22-inch in the bedroom. Look at the lighting that pours into the dinette. The 2 radius Airstream windows, overhead overhead storage along with LED lighting, and then the beautiful Wilson Art laminate that drops down into place. So you got a 2-sleeper here with undermount storage. And also, John, you can take this table, just flip it right out of the pockets, and have a great little seating area for guests. Once again, the 28 dinette. This is what it's all about. Okay, we've moved midship in the 28. The first thing that sets up, of course, is the beautiful cabinetry. You have this beautiful wardrobe here, but what that also allows you to do, John, is to separate the back deck from the foredeck. So from fore and aft, we can separate that, and there's actually an additional separation for the master bedroom. So once again, I love how midship sets up because you have the full-length shower, which gives you, of course, it's got additional overhead vent fans. It's got LED lighting. It's got clothesline in there, and that separates itself from the lavatory. So the great thing about the lab is that it gives you plenty of room to change your socks. A lot of overhead storage in the lavatory, LED lighting, a lot of downtown storage along with stainless steel bowls, and all of your controls are at your fingertips. I love the lavatory on the 28, John. The master bedroom on the 28 sets up beautifully with the walk-around queen. Of course, that immediately leads into all of your wardrobe space, along with mounted on both sides, overhead storage, LED lighting. All of your overhead lighting is rheostatic. But the great thing about the master and the 28 is all of the lighting. Look at how the light pours in from the exterior. You have the massive rear window, which of course opens up, and then you have additional lighting pouring in. Now, what's also cool, John, is this is where you're gonna keep your stuff. The storage that is supplied by the 28-footer is paramount. It's all on gas cylinders, easily accessible. So once again, the 28-footer, you do have the mounting bracket for your 22-inch TV. And then on the opposite side of the bedroom would be your controls for your heating and cooling Dometic system, which is a one-touch, set it and forget it system. And because it's a 28-footer, you have fantastic fans both fore and aft. So if you want to close off your master bedroom, a lot of air can still move through here. The 28-footer, I'm telling you, it's something else, John. John, 28-foot flying cloud. Obviously, we've done some very special things to this platform with all of the awnings that wrap around the entire unit. We have a solar system on this, which is going to keep those 12-volt topped off, so you have access to that battery life. We have the inverter system. The inverter system will allow you to, you stop at that rest area, you can run all the TVs, all the entertainment, and rolling down the road, you know you're going to be good to go. This is kind of a special unit. We talked about it. I wanted to thank you for all the time that you spent putting into this, John. It's a special unit. Let's talk a little bit more about this. Give me a shout out. You know my phone number. It's 614-279-8880. Or I think you have my email address, eric@haydocy.com. Once again, thanks for the time, John. Let's make this happen. Happy camping.